So hello everybody, welcome back to some more Tiger Knight Empire of War, and this is actually a replay. So, I mean, that's cool, right? Yeah, I mean, I usually try to do, like, live matches and live commentary, but, I mean, this was just a match that I played a while back that I thought was... Oh, shit. Step. Alright. This is a match I played a while back when I only had my tier 3 spears and I didn't even have the halberds, which I hate, by the way. But I do believe I have... Yeah, no, so this is the point where I didn't have any tier 5s and I still had the tier 4s. But I mean, this was a pretty good match that I played. It was against bots. But it was still pretty damn fun, and I did have one teammate on my team, so... obviously I went here for the middle, and I have the Yanjiao spears, I believe is what they're called. But this does not go well for my team. Not at all. This is the other player that I was with. He's off doing his own thing. Oh man, you can go to the enemy side of the view. That's cool. It's a pretty basic replay system, but I think it's cool. So here I am bringing out my hammer because I was like, hey, I want to swing some shit at people. But I mean, these sailors are just so damn good. They're so offensive, and it's great. I mean, they're half naked. They just give out a paddling. I wasn't in there supporting my troops because, you know, that's what I do, man. I just wanted to use my hammer. My hammer! But I don't think I've lost any of them yet. No, I might have lost a couple at this point. But, I mean, they're still doing their thing. And I was trying to back here support them against the other spears. I am fighting a 2v1 fight, so it's not good for me. But as soon as these other enemy spears get in here, they just start wrecking my troops pretty hardcore. I mean, if you just look at the kill counter, it's just bad for my guys, man. They're just down and down and down. And then I think my other teammate is trying to come around to support, but no idea. Yeah, he's trying to support, but he gets caught by these, it's like garrison spears. Pretty simple. I guess he was a new player. And at this point, I'm down to like 2 troops. And I was like, it might be best to get the fuck out of here at this point. So, I mean, yeah, this is really not as good as the live commentary things, but, you know, yeah. So at this point, all my troops are dead, and these things are just coming at me left and right, and I was like, that's really not good for me. So just swinging, trying to kill as many as I can. Got a 2-for-1 there, because, you know, two-handed axe is awesome. And now I'm starting to get shot at this point, and I was like, hey, really? Are you kidding me? And then I see my chance to do a getaway. After I do that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know, I'm crazy. Bring out the spear, trying to get more reach going. Honestly didn't like the spear and shield combo. I like got rid of it after this match. So, I mean, just look at everything I'm facing. And then my teammate over here, I believe, is dead now. And it's just the AI left. And then you got this crossbowman who's obviously just going to bum rush into the enemy. So, thank you, GG AI. Retards. Absolute retards. And it's just me at this point. It is just me. All my teammates are getting mopped up. And it's really not good for me. So, I'm just fighting a losing battle, trying to retreat. And at this point, I decided, you know what? I'm going to sprint away. See if I can make it. So, now we're going to watch me run away and fast forward. Yay for fast forward! I mean, I literally just sprint back to base so I can get more troops. Because the spears, they weren't that bad. I mean, they weren't the best, but they certainly weren't the worst. So, crossbowmen have been caught. The axemen have turned around. And then Crazy Eights, again, another crossbowman, getting caught. Definitely putting up a very better fight than the other AIs, but it will simply just be me here in a little bit. And then this AI, I guess, decided, you know what, I'm going to chase this motherfucker all the way back into base. And he does, with his little lieutenant, and that was it. Because he's a turd. Because he's a turd. But I got my reinforcements, so it's time to just poke him to death. And we will. Poking him is not the best damage because I believe he's wearing leather and iron armor. So, From what I understand, cloth armor is the weakest to spears and poking damage. Obviously, blunt damage does more to people in metal armor, and then leather is like good against light cuts and then light stabs. But heavy stabs and heavy cuts will go right through leather. Trying to understand the fundamentals of the game is definitely key here because, I mean, cloth has more protection against blunt weapons. Cutting does more damage against cloth and leather. I mean, there's a rock paper scissors effect to this, but then again, there's kind of a kind of not. So, I mean, you're not gonna win every time with something. It's not gonna be that simple, but you know, obviously, blunt does less against cloth, and then cutting does less against iron, and you know, stuff like that. So, and now I'm just back at base trying to form up my guys into a spear wall, even though I don't have my hound no more. Poor little guy. My poor little adjutant. But I mean, I got a pretty good... Oh, I can go to free cam. Oh, shit, biscuit. But I got my guys into a little spear kind of wall here at the beginning, at the entrance, because I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hold. It's just me. I'm just going to hold. So now here comes the enemy. Just watching them. Just coming on up, because that's what I do on the top, doing some silly things. Some really silly things. I'm out of ammo. God, man, look at that. I need a doctor. Come on, man. Who takes an arrow to the chest and it's like, you know what? I'll walk that off. But my troops should do real well in this fight here because, well, if they would have held their ranks, they would have done fine. But they are getting peppered a little bit, so that's not good for them. But with the overlapping kind of arcs of stabbing, I guess? I don't know. They should do okay in this fight is what I'm trying to say. If they held. Which they didn't. Even though I told them to hold their ground. You know, fuck me, that's why. But as you can see from the kill count, they are doing actually just fine in this fight. I'm trying to execute this guy so he can't be a botherance to me anymore, but it's just not happening. Crossbow keeps hitting me. But then I finally do go ahead and execute him. My troops are holding, but they're, you know, they're dying too, but they're trading pretty well here at this point. And I was like, just hold you little buggers, and then I was doing their little command things, you know, boosting the morale and all that good jazz. I'm the wrong person. Back on the strong ass potatoes because, you know, strongest potato, the best potatoes. But yeah, my troops are starting to crumble, and now it's just me again. It's like, god damn it, come on. And I'm just spamming the up attack because reasons. Yeah, spear was definitely not a good choice against the sailors. I mean, you got more reach than them, but it's not the best weapon, I feel like, in my opinion. And going ahead and stabbing him in the head. I mean, I gotta say the spear and shield's probably got the best execution. Probably does. Jabbed him in the back because, you know, I'm dirty. I shank people. That's what I do. Shank, shank, shanks. Shank, shank, shank. Shankity, shank. Shank your booty. Oh, I did have another hammer thing. But it's back to the two-handed axe because two-handed axe is the best kind of axe. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, just this battle was so intense when I was playing it. I actually do get a 2-for-1 right there, and that made me really happy. And that's going to bring this to an end. But I mean, going from being completely outnumbered in the beginning to just single-handedly winning this fight. But look at that, man. And that's why I showed this. So I hope you all enjoy this, you know, look at the replay system, which was kind of what I wanted to do, just to showcase the replay system in this. You can save your video at the end of every round, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.